How to become a business analyst in 2023. I'll be explaining that for you guys in this video. What is going on, guys? I am the BA Tutor, and on this channel, I talk all things in the world of the business analyst and other aspects of IT. So if you guys are interested in that, please hit that subscribe button down below. Best way to support the channel. All right, so let's just hop right into it, people. So how to become a business analyst in 2023. And so to me, the first thing that I'm looking at if I'm trying to become a business analyst is obviously you want to go ahead and understand all aspects of the role, right? That's the number one thing, is you want to understand the role. And look, it's pretty straightforward and simple, right? But to me, this one gets a little missed because of the fact that people just kind of look at the title. They just look at, maybe the salary, and they just want to do it. Hold on. First, you have to see if you actually like the role, if it's something that fits what you're looking to do. And so there's a lot more that goes into it. And you kind of, liking the role also will play a part in how successful you will be, right? You don't want to be miserable doing something you don't want to do. So make sure you understand the role. I've got plenty of videos talking about exactly what a business analyst is, what a business analyst does, and how to become a successful business analyst. So if you're interested in that, please go ahead and check out my videos, and also check out my courses on that. So this one's pretty straightforward, but people seem to miss it, so I want to bring it up, right? Understand the role, understand if this is something you want to do, and I believe it is one of the best roles you can have, but also really just understand the why behind it. All right, so that's the first and foremost, pretty straightforward. Number two is kind of where we start to, get a little bit deeper into things here. So the second thing is gain the experience. So this is the part that people struggle with the most. How to gain the experience in order to become a business analyst. So usually, if you're trying to become a business analyst, either you are in a completely different role, right, a different career, or chances are you have not kind of gotten the degree that you need to. And, there's two kind of ways to go about this that I just mentioned here. So you can either go with, your current role to a BA, or you can do the education route. Education route to BA. And there's two differences here, right? So when I talk about the current role to a business analyst, I'm talking about, let's say, for instance, you're a teacher, right? Like just for instance, and you want to switch over to the IT field because it's a higher paying field and you're not satisfied with your salary as a teacher. Just an example. Well, a teacher has certain skill sets that could potentially translate over to a business analyst role, and chances are you already have your degree because you are a teacher and you probably needed one to become one. And so if I were you in that position, I'm looking to leverage my skills that I have as a teacher to see what applies to a business analyst. So I've talked about understanding the role. Well, that means you need to know what the role requires from a skill set perspective, right? You need to be able to have good communication skills. Hey, wait, that's something that a teacher usually has. And so that's a role, it's a soft skill, not a hard one, but that's a skill set that you can use for the business analyst role, right? And so you want to go ahead and kind of apply that to your resume of how, hey, my communication skills as a teacher can translate over as a business analyst because both roles require this soft skill. So that's just an example of something like that. The second route, I told you about the education route. So this is kind of where you can go ahead and get a degree, right? That could be a master's, that could be an MBA, that could be a bachelor's, or you can go ahead and you can get some certifications, or you can do courses. Right now, here's the thing. Usually companies are going to want to see something official, so a degree would be the best. But obviously that time commitment, is a lot. So some people don't have the time commitment and the monetary funds to be able to go back to school and get a master's and do what they need to do there. So they go the certification route. That's another route that's a shorter route, cheaper route, but can also help you as well. So you just need to go ahead and close the gap, right, between you and becoming a BA. This gap right here is what you're looking to close, and you close the gap by gaining the experience. And how do you gain the experience? I told you, by either translating the skills from your current role or going the education route with these. So personally for me, I went the education route and was able to switch kind of careers that way. But like I said, you can, have a bachelor's in a information technology field or a master's in that, something that would be applicable, right? But again, I've seen people go to certification route, do courses. So a multitude of different things here, but you want to go ahead and gain the experience. That is huge. Okay, and finally, number 3 is going to be one that also a lot of people tend to overlook. Get your foot in the door. Okay, this one is so crucial, people, because to me, what usually happens is people tend to get a little picky and they try to look for the perfect role. Don't do that. If you are looking to break into the BA world and become a business analyst, take the roles that you can get right away, because the number one thing that is going to matter for you to be able to move up into the BA world and move up later in your career is right here: experience. That is the biggest thing for you that you need to earn. Experience, experience, experience. Your degree will get you through the door, but your experience will get you, through the later stages of being able to move up in your career. This degree, the switch, just getting in the door, that's just, you're popping it open. But for you to break it, open the door and head inside and move on up, you need the experience. And so don't be picky. Just get your foot in the door, apply to these roles. I can go on Indeed right now and find a bunch of different business analyst roles, apply to those, see what, ones you get some interest from, some callbacks from, and just get your foot in the door. Just find a role. And what you can happen is after you get a role, you're going to get the experience there right away. And you don't have to stay there for that long. It could be, a year, it could be 6 months, it could be longer, whatever the case is, but you have experience now. And now you can move up and go to another role and kind of go from there. So this opens up the avenues for you to do a multitude of different things and even go into different roles in IT if you don't feel like BA is the one that you want to stick to. But again, like I said, that should be your first thing that you should have thought about. So get your foot in the door, don't be picky, and you should have some success here becoming a business analyst. So again, hope these tips helped you guys out. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comments. As always, thank you guys for watching the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.